Have you ever been woken up in the middle of the night by a painful leg cramp that seemed to twist your calf into a knot? You are not alone. Studies show that more than half of adults over 60 experience nighttime leg cramps at least once a week, and for many, it becomes a regular and frustrating part of life. As we get older, the muscles in our legs become more sensitive to changes in circulation, hydration, and the balance of important minerals. Our nerves may react more slowly, and our cells may not hold electrolytes as efficiently as before. This combination often leads to sudden tightening of the calf or foot muscles, especially at night when the body is resting and blood flow slows down. It can feel alarming. One moment you are asleep, and the next your leg locks up in pain. While it may seem like just an occasional annoyance, frequent cramps can be a sign that your muscles are missing key vitamins and minerals that keep them strong and relaxed. Welcome to Dr. Sam's Senior Health Tips, a channel where we share simple, science based ways to help older adults stay strong, steady, and independent. If you find this kind of information helpful, please follow and subscribe so you never miss the next video designed to support your health and comfort after 60. Now, let me ask you, how often do you wake up with cramps or stiffness in your legs? And have you ever wondered which vitamins might actually prevent that from happening? In today's episode, we'll explore the top 7 vitamins and minerals that help strengthen your legs, improve circulation, and keep those painful nighttime cramps from coming back. Let's begin with one of the simplest yet most powerful vitamins, vitamin C. Many people think of it only as the vitamin that helps fight colds, but for older adults, it plays a much deeper role in keeping the legs healthy, flexible, and free from painful cramps. Vitamin C helps your body form collagen, a soft but strong protein that connects and supports muscles, tendons, and blood vessels. Think of collagen as the fabric that keeps everything in place. Without enough vitamin C, this fabric becomes weak, and your muscles and joints lose some of their support. Over time, this can make your legs feel tight, tired, or more prone to sudden cramps, especially when you move at night or stretch your legs in bed. This vitamin also keeps your circulation running smoothly. It strengthens the walls of your blood vessels and improves the flow of oxygen and nutrients through your muscles. Better circulation means your leg muscles get the energy they need to contract and relax properly, reducing the risk of cramps and numbness. Vitamin C also protects your body from something called oxidative stress, a natural process that increases with age. Oxidative stress can damage muscle tissue and slow down recovery. By acting as a natural antioxidant, vitamin C shields your muscles from this wear and tear. A 2021 study published in Frontiers in Nutrition found that older adults with healthy vitamin C levels had better muscle mass, stronger grip strength, and fewer episodes of muscle pain than those who were deficient. This shows how vital this simple vitamin is for everyday movement and stability. The good news is that vitamin C is easy to get from food. Try adding oranges, kiwis, papayas, or strawberries to your diet. Red bell peppers and broccoli are also excellent choices. If you prefer supplements, a small dose of 250 to 500 milligrams daily is usually enough. Take it after a meal to protect your stomach and to help your body absorb it efficiently. One of my patients once told me that after adding half a red bell pepper to her dinner each night, her legs stopped cramping and she felt lighter in the morning. Sometimes the smallest habits make the biggest difference. Vitamin C sets the foundation for good circulation and healthy tissues. But once your muscles are protected, they also need fuel to move and relax properly. That brings us to the next vitamin, one that strengthens your blood vessels and helps your muscles recover faster. The next important vitamin for strong, healthy legs is vitamin E. This vitamin works quietly but plays a powerful role in protecting your muscles from damage and fatigue. Many people overlook it, yet it is one of the key nutrients that keeps your circulation smooth and your legs feeling comfortable. Vitamin E is a natural antioxidant. That means it protects your cells from the everyday stress that builds up as you age. Each time your muscles contract, they produce tiny amounts of waste called free radicals. In small amounts, this is normal, but when too many build up, they can weaken your muscle cells and make recovery slower. Vitamin E acts like a gentle shield, neutralizing those free radicals before they can cause harm. For older adults, this protection is especially important. As we get older, our body's ability to fight oxidative stress declines. This is one reason why our muscles may feel sore longer after simple activities like walking or climbing stairs. Vitamin E helps prevent that soreness and keeps your muscle fibers flexible and strong. It also supports healthy blood circulation, which means more oxygen and nutrients reach your leg muscles. This helps them stay energized and reduces the risk of nighttime cramps caused by poor blood flow. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that seniors who consumed enough vitamin E recovered faster after light exercise and reported less stiffness the following day. You can find vitamin E in many simple, everyday foods. A handful of almonds, a spoon of sunflower seeds, or a drizzle of olive oil on your salad can give your body what it needs. Other great sources include spinach, avocado, and whole grains. Because vitamin E is fat soluble, it is best absorbed when eaten with a small amount of healthy fat. For example, adding a few nuts to your fruit snack, or using olive oil when cooking. If you prefer to take a supplement, choose one that provides no more than 100 to 200 international units per day, as higher doses are rarely needed and should only be taken under medical guidance. Vitamin E keeps your muscles young at heart by reducing damage and helping you recover faster. It's a quiet protector that works hand in hand with vitamin C to keep your circulation strong and your muscles calm. Now that your muscles are protected from damage, let's move on to a vitamin that actually builds their strength, the one that turns sunlight and protein into power. Vitamin D. Vitamin D is often called the sunshine vitamin, but for your muscles, it works more like a builder that keeps your legs strong and steady. This vitamin helps your body turn the protein you eat into muscle power, and it plays a central role in how your muscles contract and relax. Without enough vitamin D, your legs may start to feel weak, shaky, or more prone to cramps, even if you eat well and stay active. Vitamin D supports calcium absorption, which is essential for muscle movement and bone strength. It also helps your brain send clear signals to your muscles, so they respond quickly when you move. When vitamin D levels drop, those signals slow down. That's why many older adults with low vitamin D often describe feeling unsteady or having trouble standing up from a chair or walking long distances. A study in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism showed that seniors with healthy vitamin D levels had stronger legs, better balance, and fewer falls than those who were deficient. This makes vitamin D one of the most important nutrients for maintaining mobility and confidence as you age. You can get vitamin D naturally from sunlight. Spending just 10 to 15 minutes outdoors in gentle morning light allows your skin to make this vitamin naturally. However, as we get older, the body becomes less efficient at producing vitamin D from sunlight. That's why many older adults benefit from a small daily supplement. A dose of 1 to 2,000 international units of vitamin D3 each day is safe for most people. It is best taken after dinner with a small amount of healthy fat, such as yogurt, nuts, or a little olive oil, to help with absorption. If you have kidney problems or other chronic conditions, it's a good idea to check with your doctor before starting supplements, since vitamin D interacts with calcium balance in the body. Think of vitamin D as the builder who strengthens your foundation. It gives your muscles structure and energy so you can move with stability and confidence. But even the best builder needs the right materials to work with, and that's where calcium comes in. Calcium is what allows your muscles to tighten and release smoothly. So let's look next at how it keeps your legs steady and cramp-free. Calcium is one of the best known minerals for healthy bones, but it's just as important for keeping your muscles strong and free from cramps. Every time your muscle tightens or relaxes, calcium is at work behind the scenes. It acts like a tiny spark that helps your nerves send signals to your muscles, telling them when to move and when to rest. Without enough calcium, those signals can misfire, causing your muscles to cramp suddenly, especially at night. As we age, our bodies absorb less calcium from food, and hormone changes can make it harder to maintain strong bones and muscles. That's why many older adults, particularly women after menopause, start to feel muscle tightness, leg cramps, or even bone pain. These are gentle reminders from the body that it needs more calcium to stay balanced. But calcium cannot work properly on its own. It depends on vitamin D to help it move from your food into your bloodstream and then into your muscles and bones. When vitamin D levels are low, even if you eat calcium-rich foods, much of that calcium simply passes through the body unused. That's why these two nutrients are often called the power partners of muscle health. You can find calcium in many foods that are easy to add to your daily meals. Dairy products such as milk, yogurt, and cheese are familiar sources, but there are also excellent plant-based options like tofu, broccoli, kale, and almonds. Many types of soy milk and orange juice are now fortified with calcium, which makes it easier to reach your daily needs. If you prefer to take a supplement, it's best to divide your dose into two smaller portions. For example, one in the morning and one in the evening. Since the body can only absorb a limited amount at one time, drinking enough water throughout the day also helps your muscles use calcium effectively. Think of calcium as the rhythm keeper of your muscles. It helps them contract with strength and relax with ease, preventing that sudden, painful tightening that can wake you up at night. Once your muscles can contract and relax properly, the next step is making sure your nerves are alert and your balance is steady. That's where the next essential vitamin comes in, vitamin B12, the key to nerve strength and coordination. Vitamin B12 is one of the most important vitamins for maintaining healthy nerves and stable balance. Two things that make a big difference in how confident you feel when walking or standing. When B12 levels drop, the nerves that carry signals from your brain to your legs can slow down or misfire. This may cause tingling, numbness, or a heavy, unsteady feeling when you try to move. Over time, it can also lead to weakness or an increased risk of falling. Vitamin B12 supports the production of myelin, a protective coating that wraps around your nerves like insulation around a wire. This coating allows messages to travel quickly and smoothly between your brain and your muscles. When your body doesn't have enough B12, that insulation begins to thin. and your muscles may no longer respond as quickly as they should. That's why low B12 can make your legs feel sluggish or cause strange sensations like pins and needles. A study published in Clinical Nutrition in 2020 showed that older adults with healthy vitamin B12 levels had faster walking speeds and stronger leg control compared to those who were deficient. Even mild B12 deficiency was linked with slower reflexes and increased fatigue. The body cannot make vitamin B12 on its own, so we need to get it from food or supplements. The best sources are animal-based foods, such as fish, eggs, chicken, and milk. For people who eat very little meat or who are vegetarian, fortified foods like breakfast cereals, soy milk, or nutritional yeast can help. One challenge is that as we age, our stomachs produce less acid, which makes it harder to absorb vitamin B12 naturally from food. That's why some older adults may need a supplement in pill or liquid form, or occasionally a B12 injection if recommended by their doctor. Vitamin B12 does more than just protect your nerves. It also supports healthy red blood cells, which carry oxygen to your muscles. Better oxygen flow means stronger, more responsive legs and fewer moments of dizziness or fatigue. You can think of vitamin B12 as the messenger between your brain and your body. It keeps the communication lines open so your legs move smoothly and safely. Now that we've strengthened your nerves and balance, let's look at a mineral that helps your muscles relax. The one that keeps nighttime cramps from coming back. Magnesium. If you often wake up in the middle of the night with your leg muscles tightening into a painful cramp, magnesium may be the mineral your body is quietly asking for. It is sometimes called the relaxation mineral because it helps your muscles release after they contract. Without enough magnesium, muscles can stay tense, leading to cramps, twitching, or that heavy, restless feeling that keeps you from sleeping well. Every time your muscles move, calcium helps them tighten, and magnesium helps them relax. These two minerals work together like a team. If magnesium runs low, calcium takes over and causes your muscles to stay tight instead of loosening up. That is why a lack of magnesium can trigger nighttime cramps or stiffness after activity. Magnesium also supports healthy nerve function and keeps your heartbeat steady. It helps regulate how your body uses energy, which means you may feel calmer and more balanced when your levels are stable. Many older adults who start getting enough magnesium report not only fewer cramps, but also better sleep and less fatigue in the morning. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors who consumed enough magnesium had fewer muscle spasms and improved sleep quality compared to those with low levels. This mineral is often depleted by stress, caffeine, and certain medications, so it's important to restore it gently through diet or supplements. You can get magnesium naturally from foods like pumpkin seeds, almonds, spinach, black beans, and whole grains. Bananas and avocados also provide small but helpful amounts. Try adding a handful of nuts to your evening snack or a serving of cooked greens at dinner. For those who prefer supplements, magnesium glycinate or citrate are gentle forms that absorb well and are easy on the stomach. A small dose after dinner, around 200 to 300 milligrams, is usually enough for most adults. Avoid higher doses unless recommended by your doctor, especially if you have kidney problems. Many people find that within 2 to 3 weeks of improving their magnesium intake, their cramps become less frequent and their sleep becomes deeper. Think of magnesium as your body's quiet helper at night. It calms your muscles, soothes your nerves, and helps you drift into a more restful sleep. Now that your muscles can finally relax, the next step is to make sure they stay hydrated and well balanced. That's where potassium comes in, the mineral that keeps your muscles flexible and your circulation smooth. Potassium is another mineral that your muscles rely on every single day, yet many older adults do not get enough of it. It works like the body's natural fluid balancer, keeping the right amount of water and minerals inside your cells. When potassium levels drop, your muscles can tighten suddenly, leading to painful cramps, especially at night. Low potassium can also make your heart beat irregularly or cause feelings of weakness and fatigue. Your muscles and nerves depend on potassium to send clear signals to each other. Every time your leg moves, potassium helps carry that tiny electric message from your nerves to your muscles so they can respond smoothly. When potassium is too low, those signals become shaky and your muscles may spasm or lock up. That is why people who lose fluids quickly, had from sweating, hot weather, or certain medications like diuretics, are more likely to have leg cramps. A study published in the American Journal of Physiology showed that maintaining proper potassium balance helps prevent nighttime muscle cramps and supports healthy blood pressure. It also improves how efficiently your muscles use energy, allowing them to work longer without tightening or becoming sore. The best way to restore potassium is through fresh, whole foods. Bananas are well known for it, but there are many other good choices. Try adding avocados, oranges, beans, sweet potatoes, spinach, or even a small serving of coconut water to your meals. These foods not only supply potassium, but also provide natural hydration, which your muscles need to relax properly. If you take medication for blood pressure, kidney issues, or heart rhythm, check with your doctor before using potassium supplements. Too much potassium from pills can be dangerous if the kidneys cannot process it efficiently. Getting it from food is almost always the safest and most balanced option. Many seniors find that after a few weeks of adding potassium rich foods to their diet, their leg cramps become milder or disappear altogether. They also notice better energy during the day because their circulation and muscle function improve. You can think of potassium as your body's gentle rhythm keeper. It keeps your muscles and heart beating in harmony and helps your legs stay flexible and calm. Now that we have covered all 7 vitamins and minerals that protect your legs, let us bring everything together with a few simple, practical takeaways you can start using today. We have now explored 7 powerful vitamins and minerals that can help keep your legs strong, relaxed, and free from nighttime cramps. Let's take a moment to bring all of this together into simple, practical habits you can begin right away. First, remember that muscle health depends on balance. The balance of strength, relaxation, hydration, and nutrition. Vitamin C and vitamin E protect your muscles and blood vessels from stress. Vitamin D and calcium work as builders, creating the foundation that keeps your legs firm and steady. Vitamin B12 sharpens your nerve signals, while magnesium and potassium keep your muscles calm and flexible through the night. Each one plays a slightly different role, yet together they create the rhythm of healthy movement. You do not need to take a handful of pills to stay healthy. Most of these nutrients can come from ordinary foods that you already enjoy. Fill your plate with color, green vegetables, bright fruits, nuts, beans, yogurt, and whole grains. Drink enough water throughout the day because hydration helps every mineral do its job. A small evening snack with nuts or fruit can gently support your muscles as you sleep. If you take medications for blood pressure, heart conditions, or kidney health, talk with your doctor before starting any new supplement. A simple conversation can help you choose the right form and amount for your body's needs. You may not notice changes overnight, but after a few weeks of steady care, most people begin to feel the difference. Fewer cramps, easier movement, and better energy when waking up in the morning. The secret is consistency. Taking small steps every day is far more effective than doing everything at once and giving up later. Now, I would love to hear from you. Which of these vitamins or minerals do you already include in your diet? And which one will you start adding this week? Share your thoughts in the comments so others can learn from your experience. If you found this helpful, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and tap the bell so you never miss future episodes from Dr. Sam Senior Health Tips, your weekly guide to simple, science-based ways to stay strong after 60. Here's to steady legs, peaceful nights, and many more years of active, independent living.